Animal cruelty is a distressing issue that occurs worldwide, encompassing a range of abusive practices inflicted upon animals. These acts of cruelty can cause immense suffering and are often driven by various factors such as entertainment, cultural practices, neglect, or illegal trade. Here is a list of 10 forms of animal cruelty that persist globally. Animal testing. Animals are subjected to experiments for the development and testing of products, drugs, and cosmetics. These experiments often involve invasive procedures, pain, and suffering, without adequate consideration for animal welfare. Factory farming. Intensive farming methods prioritize high production rates over animal welfare. Animals raised in crowded and unhygienic conditions suffer from physical and psychological distress, lack of exercise, and the use of growth-promoting drugs. Wildlife trafficking. Illegal wildlife trade involves capturing and selling protected or endangered species for profit. This cruel practice threatens biodiversity, disrupts ecosystems, and subjects animals to confinement, stress, and death. Animal entertainment. Animals are exploited for human entertainment in circuses, rodeos, marine parks, and other similar industries. These animals often endure confinement, physical abuse, stressful training methods, and deprivation of natural behaviors. Fur farming. Fur farming involves keeping animals, such as minks, foxes, and chinchillas, in confined spaces for the sole purpose of obtaining their fur. These animals are often subjected to cramped living conditions, poor sanitation, and inhumane slaughter methods. Dog fighting and cockfighting. Organized fights between dogs and roosters involve cruelty, violence, and betting. Animals are bred and trained for aggression, subjected to brutal fights that often result in severe injuries and death. Bear bile farming. Bears are kept in captivity and subjected to a cruel practice known as bile farming, where their bile is extracted for use in traditional medicine. The bears endure small cages, painful extraction methods, and chronic physical and psychological suffering. Trophy hunting. Trophy hunting involves the killing of wild animals for sport or to obtain trophies such as animal heads, skins, or body parts. This practice threatens endangered species and results in the unnecessary killing of animals for personal gratification. Dog and cat meat trade. In certain regions, dogs and cats are raised, traded, and slaughtered for meat consumption. The methods used in this trade often involve extreme cruelty, including brutal handling, confinement, and inhumane slaughter practices. Horse racing. The horse racing industry can involve abusive practices, such as overuse of drugs, excessive training, and the risk of injury or death during races. Horses may be subjected to physical exertion beyond their capabilities, leading to injuries and sometimes fatal consequences. Addressing animal cruelty requires a collective effort from governments, organizations, and individuals. Stricter animal welfare laws, education and awareness campaigns, responsible consumer choices, and support for ethical alternatives are crucial steps toward protecting animals from these forms of cruelty. Promoting empathy, compassion, and respect for all living beings is essential in creating a more humane and compassionate world for animals.